Okay, here we are. BLM Snake. BLM Snake versus Bowie. Let's see what we can take away from this. Because it's just interesting, right? What do these players, right? What do these ranked warriors? Although I don't know if Bowie plays offline or BLM Snake has visited the occasion tournament. Okay, wait a minute. So we already see you already see the backdash, yeah. So everyone who fought against Bowie, which I had the pleasure in Tekken 7. I remember this. Also, I saw another MMM today. He was playing Victor. We don't remember the name. It's probably Clan Tech. But so you already see, right? The backdash. Yeah. So everyone who had the displeasure of fighting him today, who is like a 200,000 pro, is like a fresh blue rank. Yeah. Rest in peace. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we get the down 4 checks on. Down back 4 hits. Doesn't opt for a follow up. You already see this. This is already something you can take away. Do you see the amount of down forward 2? You know why they're doing it? Because down forward 2 has relatively good tracking to Jin's weak side. And depending on what move you use, basically before that, like on block, on hit, you can also use it basically as a homing option. Okay, we got the electrics. Oh, forward 4 hits. Should be just bread and butter. Yep, heat. Ops for this one, what does it do? Just waits. Okay, heat. Down 2. Jabs. Now interrupts. Also pops heat to pressure him at the wall. Maybe this would have hit. Okay, down forward 1 whiffs. Goes for throat check. Already here. Do you see this? I call these moves playmakers. Watch this. Look. Down 4. Right? And like in this case, both players are like well aware this is just -1. Backdash. He could have, if he would have... He probably did, again, right? These are very good players, but they are new to the character, right? So he flowcharted this down too, maybe thinking that, okay, Bowie is now gonna maybe jab check me here with maybe the jab string of Jin. It would have been obviously a better choice to now be ready for like a whiff punish, right? Now be ready for like something like back 1-2, you know? But okay, down 2 hits. Ooh. Yeah, he possibly, you know, he tried it. He tried to like maybe simply do it. Obviously, again, he's new to the character. That shit whiffs. Bowie obviously immediately they know that shit. Boop. Yeah. So what they are right now doing is, because they are both extreme veterans of the game by now, is they are taking what they have, like, okay, why are these people, or like why is Bowie and Palmer, sorry, Bjorn and Snake, why are they able to do this? Because they are they are veterans of the game. They know how Jins play, and they are emulating it, right? Because it's a good baseline to do so, right? So this is like literally, okay, let's see what they are doing. Let's see what they are already doing. What basically is, if we can identify, like, okay, that's the stable baseline of like Jin stuff that is good. Obviously kills him now. Okay. BLM Snake was on a 12 win streak. Movement, okay, back 4. Forward for 2 hits. Knows he's gonna respect it. Again, depending on the level, even on blue ranks, there are people who mash here. I'm not kidding. There are people who mash at -17. So, depending on where you are in blue ranks, usually 9 out of 10 people respect this. But if you are lower ranked than this, literally on purple rank, people will mash here. He knows, okay, it's gonna respect. I go for a forward 3 check. What is he gonna do now? Sidestep right duck. Okay, so he already knows his shit. He thinks, okay, maybe he's gonna now try to mid-check me. Down forward 1 would have probably whiffed. So he goes for an immediate sidestep right duck, which can be blown up. If BLM Snake now would have put him on, like, okay, he's gonna try to do this. By the way, this is why forward 3 is such an excellent move. You see Raef use it a lot. Is because of exactly, it's a good check, right? It can clip you. It can hit you. Sometimes you just hard duck, right? And the move has, but it's 23 frames, meaning, yeah, if you are highly focused and you watch out for this, you can always basically go for a duck stand up. But it can clip you, it can hit, you have options after it, and the frame state is good, right? On hit, launch, on block, only -4. So he goes for sidestep right duck. He expects a linear option, like maybe a jab check, right, and goes for sidestep, down 4. But you see, float, do you see this? Sidestep right duck, immediate stand up, and the low hit him. So this was float charted from him, but it's not bad, right? It's not bad. It could have had a huge payoff. Okay, 2-1-4, it 4 connects. I mean, do you see this backdash, bro? I mean, I have a good backdash, but this, I think his is even better. Like, it's really good. Yeah, beautiful. Look at this. Back to 1. He knows. Look, back to 1. Why does he know this? I guarantee you, he knows this. Do you see this? It's only +2. It's a really good move, but it's only +2. And I guarantee you, this guy plays Steve. He knows this because he bobs people after this with back 1. I guarantee you, like greedy Jins, he just bobs with back 1 here. So he immediately, sidestep right, hop kick. He float charts this in because he knows, brother, on hit, he's gonna take the frame advantage. He's gonna jab check me here. Boom, blows him up for it, yeah? So this was flow charted basically. He didn't react to this, but it's fine, right? It's ranked, he already leads in a round. Why not? So here you should be careful when you play Jin, right? When you play Jin here, don't be too greedy here. If back to 1 hits, you're only +2, right? People will power crush you. Steves will counter hit you. People will hop kick your lows here, right? This is a good move, but be conscious of the frame advantage here. So this hits. You see? They're new, right? Jab, jab. Nice. Electric. Now goes for the sweep. Down 4. He hit him. Look, he again. It's not bad, but look again. He tried to float chart into. I think he pressed a button. Yeah, he pressed. Is it Wising 2? And gets clipped out of this. If he just... He could have continued the walk here, I think. Then he would have gotten him. But, it's okay. Hits. Down 4. This time nothing. Down back 4. Down back 4. See this? Look at the backdash. I mean, obviously, this is a very risky move in this situation, but, you know, it's nice. Even look at this, even styles on him a bit. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Good. What does he go for? Okay, what's... Ah, okay. What you can do here, by the way, you can do this. So now how do I... right side, right? What I like to do here, but it depends. Jin can completely tweak out. But you can, if... Okay, I do maybe a practice mode video about this. About the wall stuff from Jin. But you can go for Zen forward 1 here. I will now take control. And after this, this. This is a really, really good mid check. Sorry. Right? This is a really good mid check because look at the frames. This hits meaty. He can't do anything about it basically if he techs. And it catches a lot of options. Like even if he wouldn't tech here, you would hit wake up kicks with this and stuff. Boom. This is a really good mid check here. It's auto timed basically, and you're only, you see this right? You're only sorry. -3 or +8 on hit. So that is really good, and you have the threat of the follow-up, which is -14, or you can go into the crouch dash. So that is a good option. But depending on which wall ender you choose, this can spasm out. I think this should be a good point to like show this, where if I now do free, Zen free, look what happens. Yeah, Ling was in that direction, that's why Jin went there. You see this, right? He completely tweaks out because Ling Xiaoyu is waving at him, or from this side of the screen probably. And do you see this? He completely tweaks out. So this it happens because of like access shit which goes on in Tekken. And also, do you see this, the dive kick? It looks weird, right? it whiffs. Also, look, the crouch dash doesn't really, comes out, it looks awkward, right? You see this? So that is because of this wall ender. So depending on what tech roll direction he chooses here, this happens. But this is still a good check nonetheless, right? Because you can do this, go into electric, see this, or something like this could happen, or you can just do nothing and be only -3, right? So you have still freedom. It's a good solid check, and on hit you're +8, or you can go for the delay here. It's a bit risky, but in this case, you know, he could have done it. Or just sweep this guy, right? Or just check him here with... sorry? Oh, I forgot. With the homing. Right, so this is also a really good move. You can also try this occasionally. Or like what he did, right? Like basically, you can't do it immediately. You want this to hit as meaty as possible, but you can do like basically. Do you see this? Just quick up or like any direction or like dash, right? Just do forward here, and if you've done it, right? If you see Jin like move even a little bit, boom, and this hits like super meaty, right? So he can't do anything about this. Like he can't dig jab you out of this, or like I don't know, do like wake up hop kick or some shit. You want to hit this as clean and as meaty as possible, right? Okay. He goes for this hits. Oh sorry. Return to replay. Huh? Tries to step with him. Do you see this? Like he expects a step. Steps with him. Both. Right? He was correct. Heat smash gets interrupted. Also, this is pretty good. Like, as long... You need to be careful here, right? You catch something like this, you see, exactly this. But you need to be careful, right? This, in a lot of situations, people can backdash this move. And then you can get whiff punished hard. You need to be a bit careful with this. But in general, it's not bad. Test this. Boom. Knockdown. Can get a bit of pressure. Down 2 hits. Dive kick. Wow, completely... See? Only... Again, he knows his shit, right? Only -2. Sorry, +2. And here also, be careful with this, right? Dive kick is good. But you need to know when to use it. And you need to know the situation after this. Because you're only +2. Meaning... Yeah. And in this case, the step was pretty good. Because like we're in a ranked set. Heat smash was a pretty good, pretty attractive option here. Boom. And now you're dead. So that is why you need to know your stuff with Jin. You, in a lot of situations because of his frames. Like you need to know how to play around the weakness of Jin, which is in these kind of situations lateral movement, right? How do you play around this? And this is where your skill as a Jin player basically comes in. Like how do you play around this when you play against legit good players? Because this guy will make your shit whiff, right? He will move. He will move. You can't just mash your shit out, right? A lot of your pokes don't have insane tracking, but you need to know which one can create situations that are really nice. I can do a video about my favorite move for this, or like how I like to do it. If there is interest there with Jin, I can show you some things that are really fucking interesting actually. When it comes to like his weakness of like sidestep right duck or some shit. How to play around this. Dive kick, obviously, you know, you see. And here he does it obviously correctly, right? Now he doesn't do it anymore. You see this? Now, see? This is also equality, right? Now he just steps. He could have here maybe even stepped into a button, but maybe not. I don't know. Could he? Let's try it. What if he had done it again here? Sidestep left into a button, yeah? Let's say we sidestep left into, I don't know, can-cans. Okay, we still get it, right? But he didn't do the same possible mistake again. Wasn't quite ready, but because he wanted to go in. See, again, the forward 3 check. Build these in. Try to build these in. The move, again, people mash a lot. It's a 23 frame move, I know. But you need to play the player as well, right? When people mash a lot, you should win anyways in Tekken. When players are insanely hard mashing and basically have a completely chaotic, insanely retarded neutral, you should win, right? You should win. But yeah, you can't play like Raef does in tournament, where he a lot of the time uses this move basically as a check because he knows he can do it, right? You need to adjust to the player as well. Down 4. Down 4. Also, this goes to every basically Jin player below, like Tekken King and shit. Use down 4 a lot more. Like, spam the fuck out of down 4. It's your most safe low poke, and you know, well, did you see this?
진 투원이라고 생각합니다. 뭐 히트 스매시 사기지만 히트 스매시는 한 판에 한 번 쓸 수 있고 투원은 무한으로 쓸 수 있기 때문에, 그리고 이제 탑 16에 진이 4명이나 올라가서 투원이라고 생각을 합니다.
넘어질 하도록 하겠습니다. 그 기술이 있기 때문에 캐릭터가 성립된다고 생각해서. 선한테 가지 마세요. 넘어질 개사기.
저는 진 히트 스매시가 사기라고 생각합니다. 발동도 빠르고 멀리서도 벽강이 되고 대처하기가 조금 어려워요.
I mean, think about it what you want, but I also think down 4, like, down 4 is fantastic. Like, it's just chip damage, right? You see in some games that RF spams the fuck out of down 4 because it's just a good deal. It is a good deal. It has high evade, or like legit high crush, and you have a -1 situation which you can work off, right? It's one of those playmakers, right? People get hit, they want to do something about it. It's a thing, right? You hit him with this, people respond in a certain way. Look at how they respond. I can maybe make a video about like these situations, what good options are maybe. Because again, I do this for like, I don't need to tell like some, I don't know, Supreme or God Omega, sorry, GOD or whatever, Daniel Madu, right? This video is not for him. Jabs. Down 2 hits. Goes for a hop kick. Good. Opts to do nothing. This could already kill. Nah, not quite. We see this? Weird, huh? But this is the type of stuff which you need to be aware of. Dive kick gets jabbed, yeah. Decides to challenge, alright. So second game, you already notice the absence right now of like a stupid shit, right? Like Samsara, you know, spamming hell sweeps, right? Like the absence of the risky stuff. You already see like there is way less of it that you are maybe used to. Goes for round start down 2 actually, but wasn't ready for the block. He just wasn't ready, or something happened. BL and Snake told me the connection was solid, but yeah. Okay, down 4 again. Gets clipped by electric, and this guy does it. Do you see this? Choo 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 choo. Interesting. You can also do. This is also a situation I have to talk about. Yeah. Look, you can also create this one. Oh. This is a very interesting one, but I now it would be too long to go into this. But I maybe can make a video about it. Forward 4. -12. Good punish. Good. Omen. Yeah. Maybe too obvious, I don't know. But I mean it's a mix. Hits, but yeah, okay. Maybe didn't think it would hit. See, this is stuff I mean. This is what I mean. Look. It goes for 12 frame mid. Right? If Bowie would have been really ready, that would have been already it. But he tries to properly confirm in this situation. Sidestep, back, right? Wasn't quite ready, wasn't quite super ready, but like sidestep, back, right? That is, he wants to properly confirm the whiff. It's also something you should do, because a lot of players on like lower to intermediate level, I still have this habit as well. Every player has it. You see Bowie did it in the first game, right? Stepping into a button. Bad habit in most scenarios, because you extend your hurt box basically, and shit will suddenly clip and hit you left and right. And you wanna do it clean. It's blocked? Okay, yeah. He reacted, but like dropped the shit. It's normal, they don't play the character basically on a routine level. Okay, yeah. Down 2 finishes the deal. Sorry, down 4. Okay, now they are... Okay, it's not that bad. Like, you can... Like, this is not... Like, this occasional reaction check. Like, it's fucking annoying, right? Whiffs. It was an unfortunate down 2, obviously. Like, this... Don't actually... I mean, you see it, right? These are really good players. And it just... you know, it would have hit, right? Like, you can use it, but be careful. Especially in the mirror, right? Especially in the mirror, because Jin just will launch it. And obviously this right straight up in the neutral, down 2, it can work, right? If you expect jabs, if you expect electrics, shit can work, right? This is, look guys, this is combo optimization. You see the splat? How high this is, boom. If you get splats this high, also when you tornado at the wall, with Jin you can get easy mode standing 4 or electric, basically as a free hit. Because look, this hits for free and he's still high up at the wall. He does heat burst and he does jab into full wall combo. And I think in this case, could have been maybe that the last hit was tackable. Don't know in this instance, okay. Oh. Okay, goes for the full string. Again, you see? That's the thing, you see? You see? People, this is the wall that at some point players will run in with Jin, and they don't know how to play around this because they are not used to this, right? I mean, this is a classic though, but I'm just saying as a general principle. This is obviously, he's only +1. But this will happen. This can happen a lot of stuff with Jin, where you just need to be able to notice when opponents try this, right? Sidestep right duck, the classic shit, and you need to know your options then, because obviously you can play around. You need to pick the correct options to deal with this. Otherwise, you will eat shit like this all the time, shit like exactly this. Can talk about a few moves. I like to use a few moves that these two gentlemen do not use at all. But again, it's like basically their day 1, day 2 Jin. Or week 1, whatever. And I personally even have only played the character. I also haven't played the character that much. But when I play characters, I look into them. You know? Whiffs. Immediately hop kicks. Did he think he would go for the sweep? It's something players do, right? Into sweep. I didn't. Okay, he catched him in the wave dash. Okay. Heat. Omen. Dashes into Omen plus frames. Again. Ooh. Risky. I mean, you can do it, why not? It's just a ranked set, but you see? Wow. Before you lose your assholes, these are not reacts, guys, yeah? Can we... Because you see the amounts of down 2 hitting, yeah? If someone now comes at me again with I'm gonna lose my shit, I'm not even gonna say it, what I want to say now. Down back 4. Didn't punish. Minus 13 on CD1. Bit more Zen 3 plus 4. No, Zen dive kick. Down forward 1. Good. 2 1 4. Again, like side step right, yeah. Look. Like, I think. Let's check this. Let's check it again. Check it again. Yeah, you can step it, but it depends a lot on like exactly the situation. This was a step. This was not a whiff. Pretty sure. Like I want to. I'm somehow like not quite. Man. God, I have to. Yeah, I think this was legit a step. You can step it, but you need to be precise about it. Yeah, it's a minus on hit. The low, obviously. 4-4-2. Good block. Yeah, Omen. This something to do with the axis here, right? It's like legit the stage. Do you see this? That's why this whiffs. And this is a punish. And he ducks. I see this. He expected maybe the hair sweep again. Unfortunate. You see, when this happens, right? What this is these are fuzzies. And they are not quite yet ready. Right? If blocks like this happens, yeah, this is why he is not ready to punish it. It wasn't like an insane expectation, it was a fuzzy timing, right? And that is why he was not ready, right? Maybe even in a KBD attempt, you get this happens, right? And you're just not ready. So sometimes you're just not ready for this, and you just don't punish it. Yeah, this was a YOLO hop kick. He expected a low poke, I think, but also YOLO. Tries for mask attack, but it whiffs. But yeah, you need to be. This is. It doesn't matter now. See? Stand up. This could have been a react. Okay. Again, you see? This is not that bad. Yeah, sidestep right. Almost again, maybe like you right. It could have been if this would have been a button again, like knockdown. Whiffs, not quite ready. Okay. Let's see what we find. A lot of it obviously is like by feel, you know, it's a ranked set. So a lot of it is like by, okay, what kind of feeling do I have with this type of player, like how he plays, right? Like a lot of this is not like straight up peak, you know, playing the matchup or like whatever. It's but let's see what these players do. Obviously they're a bit YOLO with the down twos, but again, it's online. Like even if the connection is good, yeah, you actually online even, you know, you can react to it, but it's still like it's a tough one. This time it clips him, you see. But drops basically maybe also wants to go for an electric. Goes for down 2 again. You see this? Okay, they are really, really YOLO right now. But, okay. Heat. Doesn't hit. Look, this could have been... He could have blown up his fuzzy timing, bro. See this? Like, I don't know if he moved. I should have probably put the command history on. Hits him with the jab down 3. It's pretty aggressive, yeah? It's almost like they are both, you know, learning. Like, and like, okay, let's try different things out. Good. Good punish. It's minus 13, so optimal punish would have been Mishima combo. But it's a punish you only do basically if you main the character. But note the absence of like Samsara bullshit, yeah? Of like Samsara bullshit, yeah. They are a bit ham with like the down 2s and stuff, but good. It's also a good move. Omen. Oh. Again expected it, yeah? He again was like, nah, I'm gonna duck here. Masku? Good throw break. Ooh! Not quite ready. Okay. Whoa! What a hop kick, bro! But also, can be just ranked, right? I don't give a shit. Down 2. Hop kick again? What is it with down 2 hop kick, guys? Okay, I mean, again, in this case, this happened now twice, right? Like, this is basically already a player thing, right? Like, he noticed... Wait, where was the hop kick? Hop kick? Yeah, okay. But it makes sense, right? He noticed this habit. Like, I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna go forward. I'm not checking you here. I'm gonna go forward. It's also something. If a good baseline to establish here is like the simple... Either legit do nothing or, you know, just do the while standing forward check. Because going... He fought again, right? I can be confident. I go in. Sorry. I go in, basically. Yeah. Forward 2. Forward 2 basically doesn't make that much sense here, yeah? This is probably a misplay. Like, this is probably this is probably a misplay. Like, forward 2, why? You know? He's crouch forced anyways. Like, while standing 4, like, what's gonna happen with, like, while standing 4? But forward 2 is mad risky. And he already presented, the hop kick happened before, right? From Beard and Snake as well. So, this is something you shouldn't obviously do. Like, this is something I wouldn't do. Yeah, this can happen. It's weird. But you see, right, all this, like, this type of stuff, I mean, yeah, you can only do it if players are not mashing you like brain dead, right? This is the thing. When you look at these two players, right, they are having a bit of fun. They are playing a bit YOLO as well. But you also see these moments, right, where they are simply chilling and like, okay, I'm gonna just stand still for a moment. I'm gonna just hold back. I'm gonna just see what's up. This is problem is when you see this type of stuff, and I see players, when I hear players on like purple ranks or, you know, blue ranks, that just are kept down there because of the spam, or like because of players. I mean, we all know it, right? Like players that will just bum rush you on these ranks. And they want to play more like this, right? I always hear this when you as a pretty good Tekken, or like decent, I use the word decent, as a decent Tekken player, when you play against lower or intermediate beginner level opponents, They always say I perform better than you, it is way more fun against you, and I feel I can play more Tekken against you. But sometimes they also say I play better against you, and that is an illusion. Yes, I allow them to play more Tekken, but just to destroy them because of their own mistakes. That is something you can do when you play against an opponent way worse than you. Or significantly worse than you. You can just let them play because there is no threat, right? There is no threat. Which means when players say this, oh, I play better, Sager made, I think, a video about this, or Brian F has made a video about it as well in Street Fighter, and that is an illusion, right? You don't play better against me, right? You can press more, yeah, because I'm not bum rushing you. Would I bum rush you, which I could, then you would get to play as less Tekken as you are against these people. But you need to, the problem is, on these blue ranks and stuff, this is where the knowledge comes in Tekken, right? Need to be maybe a significant a video about this. Like the knowledge, it just is something you have to stop this, right? To stop players from bum rushing you, because in a bum rush there are always spots for interception, and these spots you need to know. Otherwise, you get bum rushed, right? It makes sense. It's like easy logic here. So when you see stuff like this and like yes, they also play a bit YOLO, but it doesn't look like what usually happens on like on blue ranks, or what some blue rank players or lower complain about, and I've heard a lot, right? Like, oh, when I play against you, I think I play better. No, it's just that I choose to let you play a bit. That's literally it. And you need to be able to make people stop. You need to be able to put the bum rush to an end. Yes, in Tekken 8 it's a bit more difficult because there are so many plus frames sprinkled around, and heat smash, heat dash, all that shit, we know it. And, you know, movement is still, horizontal movement is what it is. So yeah, but still, this is why labbing is more important. I need to make a video about it. Fighting GM also said this at multiple occasions. Maybe I need to make a video about this. Oh, this hits, but oh, again, right? You see this? This is why they are new to the character, right? He basically forgot to here press the kick button, right? Because why would you? Isn't that beautiful? We can all remember this picture. We can all, you know, remember this because, yeah, bro, like, this move is gonna get nerfed, probably. I mean, again, I think the move is fine. I never said the move is OP. I just don't like it when someone is a bit untruthful about it. But the move, for me, the move is actually fine. But I think on, like, lower level to intermediate level, it's, like, so much of a problem that... and also in certain online situations, right? BLN Snake said the connection was solid, but there was, like, rollback jumps and shit. So that already, if you have the slightest, bro, I played against, sorry, I don't want to piss off the Italian community, but I played against Blackheart, not Blackheart, another Italian one. That's probably why Blackheart and I never faced off. I think in Tekken 7 I played once or twice against him, but the thing is I play on 5 bars only, because literally this game, as you already, when you enter 4 bars, the meta completely changes. I played against an Italian player. Yes, sorry, the meme also in Mortal Kombat is existent, so there is something to it, to this Italian internet shit. And it was a 4 bar, but we had like, it was fluctuating between 1 and 2 delay frames and like 1 and 2 rollback frames. Literally down 2 was impossible to block. You couldn't block it on reaction. You couldn't. I have very good reactions. I have above human reaction speed average, and I already proved you in a video where I react to this move for 2 hours. And, you know, and also in match, I have a pretty good rate. I have a pretty good rate. And I looked out for this move. Oh, I was like, this can't be happening. I hold back and was just looking for down 2. He did down 2, I couldn't react. I just couldn't. So this is also an important factor online. If you can and you find enough players, play on 5 bars only. Play on literally 5 bars only. Even then, you will get the occasional fake 5 bar still, of like, delay frame is fluctuating, rollback frames is fluctuating, you have to deal with it, it is what it is. But if you play this game on a perfect connection, which is roundabout in the realm of 33 milliseconds, if this game shows in the right bottom 33 milliseconds 0-0, that is the ideal connection online, basically. because in Tekken 7 it said 16 to 17 milliseconds, but that is fake because in Tekken 7 had one hard-coded frame of delay, hardware side delay, which is why the ping is 16 point something or 17 milliseconds higher in Tekken 8. Because what is one frame in milliseconds? 16 point something. So the game has basically the same netcode than Tekken 7. It's better. It is actually better. I tested this, but if you see 33 milliseconds 0 that is basically that is like the perfect Tekken 8 connection. If you try to get this as much as you can and play 5 bars only if you can, because otherwise moves like this literally become OP. Like literally become OP. Jab, jab. Nice. Wow. Was for... Okay. Oh, wow! But he dashed into it, yeah? Yeah, he dashed into it. That is why he had enough time to, like, comfortably go for a step, block, interrupt. Could have obviously gotten a bit more here, yeah? Like 2-4 here, or even like twin chamber punch. That was a good down 2. This, for example, was a good down 2. This down 2 I wouldn't have blocked as well. Like he goes jab jab, string. This I also wouldn't have blocked. This was a good down 2. You see this? It's fuzzy timing. Pretty confident, it's fuzzy timing. That's why you see this. I don't punish. Back 2. Good. You see this as well. This is so... Look. Catch it? Backdash. And he was again... It's funny, right? Look. Only minus 3. But this time he was thinking that motherfucker's gonna delay 4. Flowcharted the punish. So what he was doing is 2, 1, 4. Do you see this here? He does it basically with small delay. Now he is like, now you're gonna delay it, motherfucker, yeah? Doesn't. Steps with him into a backdash. He flow. This is why this is a problem. But Bowie would also tell me, yeah, bro, I just flowcharted this shit. So the option isn't bad if he would have been right. But you can't think in like what it would have, right? So usually you do sidestep, and if you see that shit with, then you punish. But he flowcharted that. Obviously, yes, it would have also beaten probably 2-1 into 2-1. But the point is, when you flowchart something like this, look, Snake steps with him into a backdash. And that is all it needs to like completely fuck you up. Just backdash. Or, look, I mean, if BLN Snake, if this was a flowchart punish, BLN Snake could have just stood still, basically. Right? He could have just backdashed here. And he would have done the hop kick still, right? He would have been dead. So this is something, he did this now. He usually, look, he's a Steve main, so usually he doesn't do shit like this, I would think, because usually your brain wouldn't go from like with Steve, I think I don't think with Steve he would do sidestep up forward 2 here. With Steve he would have done sidestep, see what's up, Sonic Fang, right? So this is something, if you do this shit, and I've seen this a lot of times now, these small flowcharts need to be broken up actively. If you happen to do this, because I now almost in every... Look, remember this review? I still remember the flowchart. Flowchart was down 2, backdash, forward 4. Basically completely nonsensical. But somehow his hands did it. Every single time. Every single time. You remember obviously this motherfucker, right? I get to him and will annihilate him obviously in the recent future. But this is the king of flowchart, right? His whole game plan was just a flowchart. His whole strategy was just a flowchart. And either it sticks or it doesn't. You know? And it's not that you can never do it. It's not that you can never do it. It can work. Having small, really good, reliable flowchart tree, right? Everything like, oh, while standing 4, I do while standing 4 into this check. While standing 4, obviously these are all like small flowcharts, right? But it depends on the risk reward. And if something like this enters your muscle memory and stays there, this will kill you. Yes, it can occasionally work, but you can't then point to these instances and say, yeah, bro, that's just my default option. You see it works here. Like, you know, and again, Bowie would tell me, yeah, of course, bro. Of course, that was not smart. But also, on the other hand, what you have to keep in mind when we look at this, what you have to keep in mind, I should probably maybe tomorrow, I should probably go into practice mode and like tell you maybe a few of like my favorite things, how I like to play Jins, or like basically, honestly, Mishimas in general. I play them like this, and yeah, it's not like kind of like the hard Tekken 8 way. What can I say? I still try to force basically a bit of Tekken 7 in that shit. Yeah, what can I say? But I still think maybe I should showcase this for every like lower intermediate, or like even like, you know, borderline, like whatever, a higher level, higher ranked player, because everyone can profit, right? So maybe I should do this, like go into practice mode, like show some things with like Jin when it comes to like poking and shit. But when you see this, right, this is where you need to keep your eyes open, because both of these play this game so much that you tend to maybe fall in the hole of flowcharting, because this game is really stressful, and they are both more stressful than Tekken 7. And these both of these guys have already their God of Destruction. They have multiple God of Destruction, Tekken gods, right? They both have. So at that point, you get obviously complacent and like, yeah, come on, like whatever, right? But to play as clean as possible and like to have the win percentage as high as possible, that you shouldn't do, because you die. And this time he also does the kick. Oh, this is also an interesting one. Down back for free, or jab into down back 2-3. It's also an interesting one. So obviously, everyone who fought against Beast 2 today, like have a good one basically. Was probably not that easy. But yeah, so what did we see? What is like possibly, I think these situations are actually what I probably need to make a video about. Like, this gave me a good idea. Like the playmaker moves. I like them. I like to call these moves. Every character has them. I like to call them like the baseline, the playmaker, right? In Jin's case, like down 4, down forward 4, while standing 4, Zen 1, forward forward 3, right? 2-1. Because you see what 2-1 did here, right? 2-1 made a play. Yeah? And you need to know exactly, when you play Jin and you are telling me like, oh, I want to play Jin, the first thing basically you need to really fucking know is how 2-1-4 works. Like exactly how it works. Exactly how it works. Because that is one of your playmakers. Or back forward 2-3. Where and when, right? Where and when. Because that's how you play, right? Throwing big shit out, we all like throwing fucking samsara round start out, or dive kicks all the time. We all can do, like, or go with strings, hell sweeps, right? Everyone can do that. But how do I play? Maybe I should do it. Like, how do I set up plays, right? Maybe I should do that, because sometimes people don't. And I also have this, like, where I don't make the most out of situations where I'm like, whoa, this move can actually create so much, right? Maybe I should do it. But I just wanted to quickly do it because also BLN Snake is basically in the comments since day one. And, you know, I said it in one video, like, I like this motherfucker. And that's why I wanted to do it and look at a bit of Jin. And yeah, maybe this gave me inspiration as well for maybe a Jin stuff. I mean, we had a Kazuya honoring. There's also something in plan for like Kazuya, just because, I don't know, I need to start somewhere, so why not with like Jin Kazuya or something when it comes to like a bit of guide shit. I also have a Discord tech free idea already, but I just need to do the video basically. Yeah. So yeah, and tomorrow is Friday, I think. Yeah, have a good weekend already. Maybe I will do another video. And also shit is coming, right? Like I have extermination going on. Exterminatus list is in full effect. Guide shit. Yeah, I have. It's fun. It's fun for me. Like this YouTube shit is really fun. It's like a really cool activity. It's fun. Yeah, so have a good weekend.